King news, my wonderful people. Our very own brothers from the north says Nigerians must avoid the 2015 mistake. Let me tell you something. Some people were telling you that everybody is in unity over Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I beg to differ. That may not be very correct. These are northerners, the northern coalition, and they're advising Nigerians, don't make the mistake of 2015. This is the north, where Tinubu hails, where Buhari hails from, and they are telling you that their Buhari was a mistake. They say Buhari was a mistake, and Nigerians must never toe that part again. Because if they do, every one of us will live with the consequences of the decision we are making in those regards, in those lines. Can you see that there is real call for concern and why we cannot afford to toe those lines? Exactly. This is what is happening right now. Say Nigerians, avoid, like a plague, avoid the mistakes of 2015. Avoid it. Avoid it. Northern Coalition beg Nigerians, don't choose the same people again. Is that not a, if that's not an admonition, I don't know what else is telling you, don't choose the same people again. Who are the same people? Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the rest of them that are coming on board, Abi? Well, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Nigerians must avoid the mistake of 2015. Northern Coalition beg Nigerians, let's not make the same mistake over and over again. The Collusion of Northern Group CNG says Nigerians must avoid and vote wisely. They cannot just vote anybody. They must vote wisely. Nigerians must avoid making the mistake they made in 2015 in the coming 2023 election in the general polls by going for incompetent, incapable, and avoid every other consideration in the choice of leaders in this country. The CNG, which made the appeal at the election sensitization conference with the theme Politics of Sentiment, a Critical Factor, Development of Nigeria, Mending Development of Democracy in Nigeria, held on Monday in Makurdi, Benue State, said Nigerians must not fail for tricks, employment by politicians using ethnic and religious sentiment. We must go for competent candidates. Speaking on the subtopic, religion and ethnic tolerance to Nigerians is vital and pivotal to Nigerian survival and cannot be overemphasized. The guys said the survival of this country depends largely in every one of us ensuring that we are picking the right candidates and not allowing those who use religion to divide us. The crux of the matter is that electorate must map out their needs and refuse to be deceived by just any politician coming with usual campaign promises that would never be fulfilled. The northern voters must look out for credible candidates with proven pedigree, honesty, sensitivity of nationalism, and sound understanding of the current challenges facing the region. We must voluntarily subject every candidate to critical screening by demanding from them he or her incompetence plan of actions and how to solidify commitment to resolve the situation for better governance. We must work for that very importantly. We must never allow again the 2015 mistake to repeat itself in the choice of those who led us into the failure that we call government today. They know they have failed. I call on the youth, the women, and all well-meaning Nigerians to avoid politics of bitterness, religious sentiments, nepotism. We must ensure that the criteria for voting for anybody are based on character, capacity, competence, and skill. The CNG believe that the North believes in the North and indeed the whole of Nigeria protected social problem and must work at it so that the organ of the party can bring about the good for Nigeria. Let's not allow these people hold us again in their webs. Very important, very truly very important. And I'm glad that this is coming from our northern brothers and sisters, admonishing all of us, admonishing every single one of us. You see, any na picking with they often they rebuke, they wanna say this way, do say not correct to stop and stop. And then they hear word, now they find itself for serious trouble. And they find itself for eventually serious trouble. So if we want to see truth being manifested, every one of us must begin to really align on the position of truth and refuse to allow, ourselves to be victims of their plague and of their lies and of their deception. They will tell you everything they want they want you to hear, and they know you would like to hear. They will identify the problem to you. They will explain to you that this is not the problem. Yes, we will solve it. And then you believe them. They come there, you're asking, hey, what about it? I say, which problem? I don't know what you're talking about. To be asking, remind me. And you'll be standing there watching them see how you've been fooled. Okay, so please, let's not allow it ever again. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. I will not allow it. We should not allow it. So that at the end of the day, we can truly move forward, though. That's the only way we can truly move forward. Yes? So the days are upon us, Nigerians, where every one of us must contribute meaningfully, adequately, as it ought to be. Politicians will be politicians. They will tell you what they want you to hear. They will give you all the promises you ought to know about promises. They will promise you heaven on earth. Okay, they will tell you that after you, now you again. The sun is blue in your eyes. Are you not saying that the sun is blue in your eyes? The moon is pink in your nose, and you will believe. At the end of the day, they will dish us out and they will continue with their usual thing that they do. So let's not allow them. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Every one of us must now become wise. We must now become wise in our disposition in terms of leadership, not allowing the same people over and over again to keep us in a cocoon or in a very dark place. Let's not allow it. Let's be wise in our approach and our dealings. Let's be very wise. Let's ensure that we become strong, okay, and we become people that of importance. If we don't build ourselves, if we don't know what we want, they can manipulate us again. So let's not give the opportunity for another form of manipulation being instigated at us. Politicians remain politicians. In result of what you think, they remain politicians. So much so that Nigerians, we must advance and we must achieve all the purpose of all that we need to achieve. Together, we must bring this nation out of the current predicament of oppression, and all that is happening. Bye for now.